What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Come on, y'all. Let's share this out on Instagram. Let's get these Instagrams popping. Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Come on, baby. Where y'all at? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't starting yet. Come on, baby. Let's share it out. I'm just sharing it. I'm tweeting right now. So bear with me, y'all. Let's get these. Come on. Let's get these shares out on YouTube, Instagram. Let's go. Hey, you take it too long. Let me take my time, baby. Take your time. Let's get the hearts up. Can we get some shout outs? Where y'all tuning in from? Brother Philip, what's up, bro? Philip, what it do? Y'all ready? Let me fix my kafaya. So let's get this party started, y'all. Let's go. I know it's a very hard pill to swallow, but we're going to get it started anyway. So go tell a friend. We are live at 11:08 a.m. 11:08 a.m. West Coast time, baby. Okay? Let's go. Let's get it started. I'm opening up the lines, and I really don't have nothing. Listen, see, my boss is in here, so she's saying, "Tune it down, chill, go to sleep. You wanna? It's okay. We're gonna rock out." No, she all right. Come here, Oz. You want to say hi to everybody? Come say hi. Then come back. Come say hi to everybody and go in the room if you want to. Okay. Say what's up. Give them. You got to give them the peace sign. Give everybody the peace sign. Give them the peace sign. Peace. Say peace.
Peace. Hi, Karen.
Steph. Say peace. She said peace. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
My name is Emily. I'm 24. Please stop the violence. My name is Bill. I'm 7. Please stop the violence. My name is Mason and I'm 4 years old. Stop the violence. My name is Ronnie and I'm 7. My name is Micaiah. I'm 10 years old. Stop the violence.
Hey, Dwayne the Rock on the track. Feel it. Today's topic, self-destruction. We all came together just to tell y'all something. Guns in school ain't right to me. You gotta be the peace you'd like to see. See yourself free. I use my mind.
Take it for the top.
To the future.
Take it for the top.
My name is Emily. I'm 10 years old. Please stop the violence. My name is Bill. I'm 7. Please stop the violence. My name is Mason and I'm 4 years old. Stop the violence. My name is Ryan Johnny House. My name's Micaiah. I'm 10 years old. Stop the violence.
Dwayne to rock on the track, feel it. Today's topic, self-destruction. We all came together just to tell y'all something. Guns in school ain't right to me. You gotta be the peace you'd like to see. See yourself free. I use my mind beyond time to talk to the future me. See yourself wealthy. It's time to settle all these beefs, man. Yo, Nelly, help
It's like
me.
we living in that you can't stop me era. Like me, when I see you, I'ma pop you era. Like we ain't learned nothing from the Tupac era, from the B.I. era. Take a look in the mirror and get your hands out your pockets, black man. It's time we get up, get out, and get something, get a plan. You know we're playing out of staying.
Come on.
I'm talking something beneficial with helping the next man.
From self-destruction to self-construction really depends on
Self-production.
Families dysfunctional, but we could function to make our next generation option something better than we had, which was close to nothing. Come from the ages of minimum wages, brothers inside cages, millennium slaves. Put it in the book, but we ain't go
Yo,
through pages.
and what I like to
Say it
see
again.
is MCs get along.
Say it again.
If you got a buck a shot in a song.
Put it in the book, but we ain't go
Yo,
through pages.
and what I like to see.
One more
Really
time.
depends on self-production. Our families dysfunctional, but we could function to make our next generation opt for something better than we had, which was close to nothing. Come from the ages of minimum wages, brothers inside cages, millennium slaves. Put it in the book, but we ain't go through
Yo,
the pages.
and what I like
Go
to
through
see
the
is
pages.
MCs get along. If you got a buck a shot,
Put it in a song.
get your lyrics up. It all sound wrong when I
One more time. Say it
drop.
again. One more time. Let's go back.
Production. Our families dysfunctional, but we could function to make our next generation option something better than we had, which was close to nothing. Come from the ages of
Minimum wages.
brothers inside cages, millennium slaves. Put it in the book, but we ain't go through
Yo,
the
and
pages.
what I like to see is MCs get along. If you got a buck a shot,
Put it in a song.
get your lyrics up. It all sound wrong when I drop. I rock till the cows come
I
home.
never thought I'd tell anybody to put a gun down. So last week I saw a 12-year-old kid come down. This ain't what life's about. All the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and never think twice about. That somebody's son you shot, somebody's daughter you slaughtered. I shed tears for the dearly departed. How my shooters get X like Malcolm. One dead in the grave, one behind bars is the outcome.
What we doing to each other when we need self-destruction. Crying mother, dying brother, when we need self-destruction. Forever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, shouldn't have to run from a black man. We need self-destruction. Hey, self-destruction.
Look at the pot calling the kettle black. I'm in the ghetto black, and I ain't trying to be with Diallo and Sean Bell is at. I show these people where hell is at. It's right around the corner from No Hope, where the dope be selling it.
I'd like to see us open the lines of communication, prioritizing and dealing with self-preservation. Being constructive is something I'm completely endorsing because the mind state of the youth kind of needed some reinforcement.
Wise intelligent. Yo, yo, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Hip-hop responsibility.
Goes far beyond rapping. We can talk about the classic things. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Hip-hop's responsibility goes far beyond rapping. We can talk about the classic songs without action. Activism must enforce your lyricism. This is how you cut violence and line clutches.
Cutthroat Americana, powder cake, California, big business, crucial, and hip hop is how to win you. Black or brown, brown and black, north and south beat, self-construction now, please rock us all about
Self-construction.
What we doing to each other when we need self-destruction. Crying mother, dying brother, when we need self-destruction. Ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, shouldn't have to run from a black man. We need self-destruction. Hey, self-destruction. Hey, no sounding none of that obnoxious rhyming. We losing babies to the streets, so we cannot be silent. Together we can stop the violence. We listen to music, even bullets be whistling when the shots is firing. Chicks ain't even exempt now. Even got us going in and out of the pen now. Years in the game, think it's going on 10 now. Must be mad, think I'm putting the pen down.
I wasn't there for the first movement. I'm 13.
Putting my 2 cents. A nation divided equals silence. So let's join together to stop the violence.
Oh, wow. How many of y'all heard that song before? If you listen to this show, you did. Raise your hand. Come on the feed, y'all. Hit the before 1492. How many of y'all heard that song before? Y'all get the link. Don't get scared, y'all. Come on, share it out. Let's get these likes up, and please get the shares up. Okay. How many of y'all heard that song before? I mean, you can hit before 1492 if you want to join the feed. You can. So yeah, she's getting big, man. Yes, I got her with me, brother Ephraim. She's a job. She's the only girl, bro. Yo, she is the only girl. So it's weird. It's hard because I had all boys, and she is a job, bro. Oh my god, dude, she is something. So she may be popping in and out of here. So I really don't, I said I wasn't going to talk about a lot of things, but I'm gonna keep it plain, make it plain. This is not a lecture. If you want a lecture, we can set lectures up in your city. Shout out to my brother Bigger Dre. Bigger Dre is bringing me to Philadelphia. I believe it's the 13th. Let me call him. And I need y'all to hear me out because this brother, hold on one second. Give me 1 second. This brother said that trying to get our people to support certain things. He brought Dr. Jeffries to Philadelphia. And it was weird because people was being and moaning about, coming into the lecture that they had me open up for. So my brother Bigger Dre was like, and what we support is craziness, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Bear with me. Let me see if I can get in contact with my brother.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Sabir. Yo, Dre, if you watch it, come on the feed. So she is learning so much from you ever at this age. Yes, she is. And my son too. My son Ibn is 1. So the crazy part is my brother he was telling me about our people and how the support was and how, hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna chime in that joint now, right?
Yeah, I was talking about what you said to me yesterday, brother, about how what people, you know me about, and I want you to explain this to people because I don't think people truly understand what this brother is doing. And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't live in Philly no more, but I'm always home. But I want you to hear it from him. He can explain to you a little better. I know because we brought people out of California. So I brought Jeffries. Karen and I brought Jeffries, Wesley, Taj about 3 times, Smalls. Everybody's been out here, Jose Pimente Bay. But we need to really start supporting. And this brother right here, he's going to come on the feed. You want to come on the feed, or you just want to stay here, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually traveling to NY right now, but you can keep me on right now. I mean,
okay.
What you're saying is authentic. I mean,
yeah, this is authentic, bro.
Anybody that's tuned into you right now, they come into you because they know that you have something that's valuable. So that's why when you know what I mean, but then I'm automatically tapping in because I know it's about something. We don't lend our ears to things that don't have any worth. So I'm saying to you is a lot of times that energy is not reciprocated, and after a while, it goes to a point where it's depleted. So what I'm saying to you is when you want us to flourish or you want us to do this work, you got to empower it instead of being cynical and critiquing it all the time. A lot of times our people don't really know the efforts and the work that goes into doing these things. They just look at the end result and they might say, they might patronize, or they might say, well, this is what you could have done or what you could have done better, but you don't want to be a part of the solution. You just want to be a critic. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of work that goes into behind the scenes. Even the time and energy and the effort that you put into doing your broadcast right now, streaming from sending out all those different things, it takes time. It takes time, you know what I'm saying? And it's different types of, whether it's sweat equity, is different types of work. So it takes a lot. And I mean, I know for me, myself, personally, what, in putting these events and stuff together, a lot of people look at it. I mean, I went all the way up to pick up the elder.
He's talking about Leonard Jeffries, y'all, for the record. If y'all don't know who he's talking about, he's talking about
I went all the way up
to New York.
Yeah, I went all the way up there to pick Baba up because I didn't get enough support from the people who wanted this thing to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it had to happen because I have to stand on my word. I have to stand on business. So then when we go up, again, the elder is the elder. You got to be respect. You got to take your time and everything like that. So, I mean, my thing is this: we can't keep bringing our people in any old type of way. We can't just do things just for show. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it with like how it's supposed to be done, like our ancestors do it. So, I mean, I'm just saying, man, you know, this work, if we want to go to the next level, we got to stop holding it up. You see the same thing even in hip hop. We talk
That's
about
true.
these artists that's creating degenerative music. We talk about them, but we don't support the positive artists out there that's making music.
That's why
There's
I just
no reason
played.
why you can't have, a big time artist that's putting music out there that's, you know, really uplifting the people. Why aren't they popular? Because we're not empowering the people. We're not empowering them. We're not making them millionaires, or, you know, we're not making them flourish. So that's what it is, man. You know, that's what it is, man. We gotta do better.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy because I always, and I'm on the West Coast, and the brother was like, "Yo, Sabir, how can we get this done?" Because I was starting a before 1492 tour to every city, but he opened up and said, "Well, where you going to be at in January?" And I'm like, you never know, I might be overseas, but I'm gonna be here. And he has a place called the Rotunda in Philadelphia, and the Rotunda, you got to put in, how much time you got to put in to actually book that, brother?
I mean, you got to put in
months,
but it's even a whole nother bureaucracy that goes along with that. I'm just, it's a whole lot to it. Then you got to put the time and the effort and the work to go around and get it to the people. You got to get the flyers printed up. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it. You want to be honorable to, you know, you preparing to go overseas. You want to make sure that you're taken care of. Like, it's just so much into it, man. It's so many layers to the work that people don't see. Like I said, they'll see the end result.
Yes, they would.
Once they see the end result, they'll say, well, why wasn't it this, or why wasn't it that? I'm like, well, I couldn't. Back to Baba J, I almost forgot, because it's almost like traumatized. So I couldn't even pay the person to bring them down because I didn't have enough support.
Wow,
so I had to. So because I put the word out, I just had to think about it. So I had to, because I put the word out and said, we're going to make it happen. I rolled up and then took him back. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't have our elders riding on trains and all that kind of stuff.
And I say this with Taj, and I say the same thing with Taj. This is me, and this is what I want y'all to hear. I know what this brother goes through. This is why I say I'm here. But one thing I can say, when I came back to Philly and the brother asked me to open up to wait for Dr. Jeffries to come in, I called Taj. Taj is in his late 70s too. Taj came straight down. Boom. He was there. Abdullah, straight down. And this is how it is. What I'm looking at, brother, honestly, we will support sensationalism. My brother Damon said to me today, he used to be in the Marines, and my brother Damon was talking to me. He said, people need to boycott the Breakfast Club for misinformation. I swear, this is what he said to me, right? He said they need to boycott the Breakfast Club for misinformation. A lot of these people that you see on these platforms is giving out misinformation, but real people, like he said, y'all don't know what an individual go behind the scenes. It's like making a movie. Y'all don't know what it takes to go behind and make a movie. You follow me? You just see the actors, you see the end result. But when you editing and doing color streaming and all these things play a part, and it costs money. So we want to know why these things are happening. It's because people behind them have money. What we do is support sensationalism. We support feel good stuff. When we was in
feel good stuff, that's exactly it.
That's what it is, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Make you feel good. Things that's with substance, you expect it to just be handed to you, given to you on a silver plate, but it's no respect. It's really no, like, it's no real reciprocity. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? The same way that the person had to till the ground, plant the seed, water it, you know what I'm saying? Where did they get the materials to make sure that was properly nurtured and cultivated? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even with you taking this time in itself, there's so many things that you could do for profit, but you are profiting, meaning spreading the good news to the people.
Exactly.
You're not doing it for money.
And I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? You're not doing it for money. You're doing it because this is your word, and you made a commitment to deliver the word, to get it out, to help free our people.
But see, this is the thing, brother.
You put yourself in bondage.
Exactly. This is the thing. I don't give a damn who you think. Somebody said true science embarrass. No one can ever embarrass me. If you want to embarrass me, my G, jump on his feed. If you want to test me about who the Moors are, jump on his feed. I don't give a damn about nobody talking about something on YouTube, family. Tell them to come on this live. The link is up there for anybody that wants to come on this feed. So don't ever make these things up on social media. And you know the funny part is, I was listening to Lanelle the other day, and she was talking about how people will talk about you and then don't show their faces on Instagram. She just said this yesterday. I was like, damn, that is true. Negroes will do videos because they hide behind social media. I didn't see niggas get shot off of in live when they be talking smack, right? I didn't see this. This for real. But the crazy part is, don't ever in your craziest dream ever think that anyone can embarrass me. I can embarrass myself if I want to. So don't ever think I don't know about the Moors. If you want to, you can click the link. The link is free for anybody that wants to come on the feed. So we don't feed into this. And this is part of the problem with our people. That's the problem, because you really don't want to test real people. You let people talk. I don't call people tethers, coons, shines, whatever. I don't do that. And I understand this brother. And this is why I feel this brother. And if you keep typing without coming on the feed, I'm going to block you for eternity. Okay. I just told you can come on the feed. Whatever receipts you think y'all have, click that before 1492. Okay. So what this brother is trying to tell you is that real people is trying to get this information out to our people. And we are being distracted by so much silliness. When I did that lecture, my sister Kafunya, brother, brought me to New York, right? At Nicholas Brooklyn. When we was at Nicholas Brooklyn, I brought Taj in. I brought Kaba in. I brought Smalls there. Smalls just came back from overseas. I'm going to show you how this is. And Smalls is in his 70s too. When Smalls came back from overseas, it was snowing out. Snowing. And he came all the way to New York, to Brooklyn. And she gave me the envelope to pay everybody. From Smalls, Kaba, myself, and Taj. When I walked outside at the end of the lecture, I went to go give James Smalls the envelope. Let me tell you what he said. He gave it back to me, bro. I'm not going to lie. And y'all don't understand how this works. When he gave it back to me, and I think it was $500 or $600 or $700, something like that. And Small said, no, you travel, Sabir. You need it more than me. I'm home. And I was going to leave, bro. And when we did the Louisville, Kentucky, same thing. It was KRS-One and I supposed to have been in Louisville, Kentucky. It was us too. I brought Taj in. I brought Abdullah in. And see, this is what people don't understand, budgets, brother. It ain't about just Sabir, because I bring people in. So when I brought Taj and Abdullah in, right, I didn't have to bring Abdullah in. I didn't have to bring Taj in. But I said, yo, let's do it. And the brother, honestly, bro, the brother didn't even have the money to pay KRS-One, bro. Let me tell you how ill this was. He didn't even have the money to pay KRS-One, because KRS-One won 10 grand, period. So they was putting his stuff out in the hallway in the hotel, because what I did, because he didn't inform me what was going on, I thought the brother had the budget. And people don't understand, brother Dre, that they don't understand you have to have a budget behind you to do this. So I told the brother that I gave him the money, said, yo, he said, no, brother, we're going to work this out. I was giving him the money to make sure KRS-One and his family and his team, because he had a team with him. He had the Temple Hip Hop with him. So they were putting everybody out. And I was
That's a whole nother layer.
That's a whole nother layer, right? See, people don't understand it.
As I said, I couldn't even pay. I had to leave the post, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't even pay somebody from up there to come bring them down.
You follow me?
That's ridiculous.
You see what I'm saying? So only people who know, and this is why these egotistical people who always see themselves, and they're not those people. And I'm going to get into this thing with Umar. It's not to beat my brother up, but I want you to understand me. And I want you to understand what it takes to do this type of stuff. So when that brother did not have the money, I said, yo, bro, take my money. Go make sure KRS, because I don't, it's me personally, bro. I'm the type of person, I don't like, like somebody talk about me, but not, make sure we good. You know what I mean? He didn't do this. Everybody that we brought out here to California, you could ask them, from James Smalls to Wesley Muhammad to Taj Tariq Bey, Jeffries, Jose Pimente Bey, they all got paid. But the thing is that when you don't give back, brother, like I said, I don't do this for money, but I do know what it takes to do this. So when brothers like him call me and say, yo, Sabir, when are you going to be in this particular area? Okay, I'm going to be here. He said, I can't give you everything, brother, but let's, I'll take care of such and such. That's fine. But don't come into the feeds, into these places and think you're going to get for free, because it ain't happening with me, especially if I'm standing there. I had to be at your event and tell them that, brother. I'm going to be real with you. When you had Dr. Jeffries at the Rotunda, I'm at the door. They was bitching at the door. I said, you don't bitch at a football game. You don't bitch at a basketball or concert game that costs $1,000, right? And I had to tell them. I'm dead serious. I was at the Rotunda. I was at the door. And I'm like telling people, what do you mean, brother? Like, we don't respect any of this, but we respect people who sound good. Follow me? Who sounds good. Who, oh yeah, them niggas ain't doing nothing. They're not creating anything. Don't worry about me talking about other men. I ain't talking about nobody. If I'm talking about truth, you better understand me. If you don't like it, jump on the feed, my G. Flights, hotels, people, whoever, accommodation, food, everything. So if you don't like, if you think that I'm talking about somebody for telling the truth, jump on my feed. I bet you ain't got the heart to do it. Or you ain't never got to come on this feed. Never, ever, never come on this feed. So we know what it takes to do this. If I'm calling somebody, if my brother Dre is doing something wrong, I do have to check him. And if I'm doing something wrong, he has a right to check me. Am I right, brother? Because that's called what? Holding your brother accountable, right? That's
exactly what it is.
It's called holding people accountable. So don't ever in your crazy head think that I'm talking about somebody, because I'm bringing the truth of what it is. So if I'm talking about anybody, and if you hear me mention someone's name, you send this link to them the same way you could do to me, and then they can invite me on the feed, and then I'll talk with them. Oh, you follow me? You follow me? Am I wrong? You can share this to Tariq. You can share this to Umar Johnson. Told you. Don't keep making their names. You share this to them. I'll bring them on the feed. Share it to them right now. We only 26 minutes into this. You share it to them. Okay? Stop talking for other people, B. Because I want y'all to understand. Again, what day is that going to be, brother? January the 13th?
January 12th.
January the 12th.
January 12th.
I was one day off.
And listen, this is the thing. Some people do it for a day. We're doing this throughout the year.
Throughout the year.
It's not something that some people do things and they just like, okay, we're gonna we're gonna do this one event, like a Juneteenth event, and it's okay. It came and it went. It was a big event. Well, okay. We're trying to feed the people throughout the year. It don't stop. Like we have to continue to do this work. Our people is in a state of unconsciousness. At this point, we should at least be conscious. We should know what's really important. We should know that we shouldn't be making stupid stuff on social media viral. Listen, I don't know what kind of numbers you got on the feed right now, but if they watching a Hassan Campbell's vlog or whatever he's doing, some type of act, and he got 50,000, 60,000, I'm sure they not tapped into your, because they're gonna hear some gossip. Your numbers should be crazy right now. Your subscribers should be crazy right now.
But the thing is that my main channel was down, and I tell people this all the time, brother. It should be. But what you want me to talk about, me being shot up? If I talked about me being shot up, brother, it'd be crazy, right? I got shot up right in South Philadelphia, baby. 2 different times. You want to see my bullet wounds all day? I got bullets in my head, bullets in my chest, but I didn't do asshole things or going to somewhere screaming. You see what I'm saying? And you're right. Those are the things that go high. Those are the things. But real stuff, you can put me in the room with Hassan Campbell. You can share this to Hassan Campbell right now. If you want me to go head to head, let's go. And I think this is what it is, brother. They love this type of gossip. And that's what sells, brother. He ain't a tough dude. He ain't a bad boy. They already proved it to you. It sounds like a silly person that needs help. And a lot of our people, brother, needs help. And that's what he's talking about. This is what this brother is explaining. We need help and he needs help. The problem is y'all don't know, because due to social media now, brother, we don't even know who to believe. And that's why I open up my feed and tell anybody that can come on this feed. You can disagree with me, but tell me why you disagree with me. Why are you on this feed? You got the opportunity right now to tell me why you on this feed and what you disagree with me with. It's that simple. Or you can actually wait for me to come into your city, or wait to the January the 12th. So remember this. January the 12th, my brother said in Philadelphia. It is the before 1492 tour, but I don't know what he want me to talk about, but we're going to talk about a lot of things, even with hip hop. Because when I played that song Self-Construction with KRS One, y'all didn't even hear that joint. I remember when that happened. He had the Game and everybody else in there. And that's what we need. We need self-construction. Self-construction, not self-destruction.
We're going to tie it into the it's January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, so we're going to tie it into the Ma'afa. I mean, it's definitely going to be food for thought. But at the end of the day, all of the events that I put together are solution-based events. When we brought Baba Jeffries down for Juneteenth, I just wanted to have an authentic space because they're turning that holiday into a holiday, and it's just dealing with, again, popularity or just singers and dancers, and what they say the theme is all about. Freedom is going to totally be lost, and some people, they have their ins and outs about that. But hey, when you came to the event, you seen people teaching financial literacy.
It was crazy, dude. It was crazy.
We had different. That's what freedom looks like. Not just talking about our ancestors in slavery and freeing themselves, or all. We talking about different levels of freedom. What it looks like being free from a system that miseducates his kids and funnels them through the school to prison pipeline. Free. How do we name for ourselves, create for ourselves, and define ourselves? We talking about freedom on that level. So, and then we brought the elders in who were the experts at this. We're talking about people who have accomplished things in life and still doing it for the culture. So when you come to the events, that's what you're going to see. When Sabir comes through, the brother is qualified. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing this just on YouTube and all these different streaming platforms. This is his life. He's dedicated his life to it. Same as myself. And those who come, so they say. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, put your money where your mouth is.
And that's so true, brother. And that's so true. And again, I'm going to get rid of these two people.
Say it.
Huh?
They don't want to say it. But people don't want to say it, but that's the real talk at the end of the day. Because if you're trying to bring somebody in, they're going to look. You judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. And all of the people that we name and the people that you're hearing talking about right now, we're consistent in his work.
Consistent with it.
If nobody ain't jump on the feed, it's because they really can't jump on the feed. And what can they say? Because you got to bring receipts.
You got to bring receipts. The only person that's on my feed right now is my brother O. And this is the thing. I'm not going to call you a tether. I'm not going to call you a coon. I'm not going to do any of that. If you got receipts, this is your time before this song is over. Like my brother said, this is freedom, baby. Let's go. Let's go. This is my brother was talking about. Here it go. Off the top. This wasn't even prepared, brother.
A new experience.
Bigger Dre, this wasn't even prepared. Let's go.
And your approach to the lyrics.
Freedom.
To the beats and the rhymes.
Hit the link.
KRS. After 19 years of rocking, how will you rate me? Paul, will you break me? I'm no Johnny come lately. It's the people that pay me. G.O.D. is
come on back, Chris.
After 19 years of rocking, how will you rate me? Paul, will you break me? I'm no Johnny come lately. It's the people that pays me. G.O.D. is what raised me. To think that you could blaze me, you must be more than crazy. Radio is fugazi. XM satellite plays me. Criticism don't face me. Being rich don't amaze me. These princely rappers, they get in park like Paisley. I'm 2 times the effects, like Scoop and Crazy Tracy. I know that no man out there can save me. So I save myself with knowledge of self and the purpose that God gave me. No coulda, shoulda, or maybe. I'm in 2024 with the adult version of your baby. The path of life is so wavy. You cannot be lazy. Your mind is like a ship sailing eternal gravy. Through hip hop we speak so plainly. So let's unite and self life as a navy.
It's just another day for me.
Beats, rhymes, living a life. These times
hit that link, y'all. Let's go. Come on. Fix your camera, family.
It's just another day for me.
Beats, rhymes, living a life. These times it's gotta be safe.
All these people looking looking at me, walking with me, staring at me. This is how we work. Flash film glaring at me. Little children very happy. I'm signing books, CDs. Now I'm signing T-shirts. And yeah, my hair stay nappy. Living, giving advice on living your life. Oh no, you don't have to be stopped. I'm talking, walking, working, inserting energy for certain. Not an average person. Temple of hip hop. The holder over boulder. Money folder for soldier. Big up Tony Toker. I don't play bridge or poker. Not a song or soaker, but come on over. Let's make a plan to get free as we can. Cruising the span of this land, overstand in our new Range Rover. Get out the city, my friend. They have no pity, my friend. The way we treat each other is silly, my friend. When you consider the millions of men and women and children, we gotta raise the quality of living.
It's just another day for me.
Beats, rhymes, living a life. In these times,
I'm great. Get rid of you, family.
Living.
It's just another
I'm great. Block you, K. Smith.
Beats,
I told you to come on. I'm great. Block you.
In these times, it's gotta be life.
Yeah. Music don't make me, I make it to make it make sense, don't it? And if it don't, you should spend some more contemplation on it. Moments of time spent, honing my rhyme set from only the divine. My purpose is mine and mine alone to define, despite your perspective vision or skeptic criticism or messed up definition. I'm a servant of God, don't never mistake it. And you're fake for all that faking, you can never escape it. I'm faceless and raceless, my message is ageless. I'm within all faiths, it's the same like with hatred. The Matrix was fake, but how they make it so tight? It's some Mahalia Jackson song.
Don't explain nothing. Tell them to come on the feed.
It's just another.
You ain't got to explain nothing. Ignore them. They can come on the feed.
In these times, it's gotta be life.
It's just another day for me. The only way. The same thing, freedom.
That's KRS-One, man. Freedom, baby. So, again, you ain't got to. Please, people, do not respond to any of them. If they want to talk to me, they can hit the link and talk to me. It's okay. I don't bite people. All right. So it's fine with me. So let's get into this. You heard what my brother said. Again, January the 12th, y'all, is going down. Philadelphia, Rotunda. All right. Rotunda. Who did? What up? Okay, I'm just here trying to learn something. Hey, Marcus.
Yo.
Is that you on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, that was you.
Under Mark H, that's me.
Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody else. Says Mark. Oh, you said that. You say the queer Moore. You stupid.
I don't know who that is. The queer Moore.
No. They said they got your name. It said Marcus H on here. That's not you.
Shit.
You not live right now?
Yeah, I was live right now.
Somebody, did you leave a comment? Queer Moore hashtag trans. What's that? Trans
YouTuber.
Okay, you talking to them? Oh, okay. I want to make sure that was you.
Yeah.
So he's talking about somebody. He's talking about the person that's on the feed.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Come on the feed for a minute. The lines are open, y'all. All right.
All right.
See how you make phone calls when you want to make sure it's the legit person. Okay. So, I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? And again, y'all could jump on the feed. Do you remember yesterday I was talking about the scarf, the kafaya? Remember I was telling y'all this. Let me show you how asleep we truly are. Bear with me 1 second. And y'all should get Umar Johnson right now. If you think I'm talking about him, then what you can do is get him on the feed, and I'll say it to him in person. Okay, right? And it's not an attack. It's not an attack on my brother. It's just that when you listen to the Breakfast Club, like my brother Damon said, it needs to be boycotted. He said it needs to be boycotted because of misinformation that is floating around on Breakfast Club. I didn't say that. My brother Damon said that. And if you want to get with him, that nigga's an ex-Marine too, so you can get with him and he'll tell you the same thing. He was just telling me this morning about it because Umar was on there talking about prison system. But bear with me. Let me explain this first for y'all, okay? Remember I told you if you want the kafaya, I have a bunch of them.
A bunch of what?
Oh, listen, I was going to talk about you, man. I said, what you say about the Breakfast Club, bro?
I said,
he was talking. He said the Breakfast Club need to be boycotted. That's what he said before. The breakfast.
No. I said they need to be brought up on charges for spreading ignorance.
He said they need to be brought up on charges for spreading, what is it?
Ignorance.
Okay. All right, let me get rid of this brother, right? Because I told him they can come on my feed, so keep making another page. He said for spreading ignorance.
Yeah.
So, and ignorance is the key to all of this, brother, and that's what sells ignorance. But let me show you something. They have the kafaya, right, Damon? You know, Louis Vuitton made a kafaya, right? The scarf, the Palestinian scarf, and they charge $705 for it, $705 for it.
Probably for,
huh?
Probably for over there. Probably for
no. That's no. We ain't talking about the Middle East. We talking about over here in the States, brother.
That's crazy.
That's Louis Vuitton.
That's insane.
Louis Vuitton.
That's insane.
Right? So bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. So that's one. Louis Vuitton, right? So let me show you what Fendi just did. Fendi did the same thing. So this is the crazy part because it don't have a price on it. I'm going to show you the misinformation and how we being lied to. So Fendi want $1,300 for one. Can't make this up, bro. Fendi want $1,300 for one. The kafaya. And when the sister was talking about this, we could have conversations on this. $1,300 for it, right? This is the crazy part, Damon. $1,300 for that one. So they want $1,300 for that, right? When I told you get with me, I can get them for you, right? Hold up. $1,300 just because of Fendi, right? I can't make this up. What's up, Marcus? You see that the price for that $1,300?
Yeah, so, what is that?
That's the kafaya, what I got on my head.
Oh, okay.
And Louis Vuitton wants $700. This right here, because of the name. So the crazy part is they even on Amazon trying to sell it, right? And they say they putting pork grease in it and all this other stuff. Some European, they say they give a percentage to Israel, right? But I could take you right here to get you all of them. There they go right there. It ain't gonna cost you mother freaking no $1,300, nor is it gonna cost you $700. And they legit ones in a Palestinian store where I go at out here, right? So the crazy part is with us, this is what people are doing, right? Now I have a couple of them. Actually, I might wear this one like this today. Give me 1 second. I might throw this one on the bottom and go like this. I just might do this. Yeah, I might do that. But this is the crazy part about us. And my brother Damon is on the phone. He used to be in the Marines, right? Army. And he was just telling me that they need
score higher on the ASVAB.
Score what? Nigga.
That's a joke.
Nigga, I don't care.
That's
whatever that is, nigga. You stupid. But anyway, he was talking about the Breakfast Club. And the reason why I'm saying this, and I want y'all, and I stayed on here for a minute so y'all get Umar Johnson on here because they think I'm talking about him. So he said that the prison system started in 1865 for slaves that was free. Because they didn't get jobs. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. This is what he said. You when y'all think the state prison started? Come on, Marcus. Let's go. And this is the difference when you know how to question somebody in the Breakfast Club. Don't question people when you sitting there, Charlemagne, and you sitting there, DJ MB, with computers in your hand. You just ever see them sitting with computers? Because as soon as somebody says something, you should automatically do what?
Look it up.
Look it up, right? Ain't that's what you were doing in the military, brother? What happened in the military? You have to know stuff, right? You have to find out things if it's true or not, right? Yep. Okay. So you don't just follow blindly, right? Because you can get yourself hurt. So I was listening to this, and I want you to hear it too, Damon. Bear with me. Listen to this. Can't make this up. And see, people think because people carry these titles as doctors, they're smart. They're not smart, but we'll get into that in a minute. But let me play the video real fast for you. Just listen to this for a second. Damn, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up and you be the judge. You be the judge, okay? Listen up.
There are no national incarceration systems. Most states didn't even have a fully functioning prison system. Guess when they created the prison system? In 1865. That's when they gave you the first statewide prison systems. Why? because we got 2 million black folks, 4 million black folks we just left out of slavery. They don't have jobs. We're not going to give them any, so that means they got to do what to eat, Envy? Rob and steal. So we're going to create vagrancy laws. If I catch you stealing anything, guess what? That's a felony. I'm going to put you on a chain gang, and you're going to be on the chain gang for 10 years for stealing a lollipop. This is what they did. You could go to jail for not having a job. You could go to jail for being homeless. They made simple, petty offenses major felonies. So that from the beginning of so-called emancipation, the prison system existed for one reason: to remove black men from the society. The jail is a slave ship that sits on water, sits on land instead of water. When slavery ends in 1865, there are no national incarceration systems. Most states didn't even have a fully functioning prison system. Guess when they created the prison system? In 1865. That's when they gave you the first statewide prison systems. Why? Because we got 2 million black folks, 4 million black folks we just left out of slavery. Mistake. They don't have jobs. We're not going to give them any, so that means they got to do what to eat, Envy? Rob and steal. So we're going to create vagrancy laws. If I catch you stealing anything, guess what? That's a felony. I'm going to put you on a chain gang, and you're going to be on the chain gang for 10 years for stealing a lollipop. This is what they did. You could go to jail for not having a job. You could go to jail for being homeless. They made simple, petty offenses major felonies. So that from the beginning of so-called emancipation, the prison system existed for one reason: to remove black men from the society. The jail is a slave ship that sits on water, sits on land instead of...
That was the second mistake he made. First he said the other one, then he said that. See, if he's spitting, then come on the feed. Go share this thing. Y'all got his number, right? Share it to him. I don't dislike him. My point is that y'all got to understand the difference between real information, because he never gave you no evidence. He never showed you no proof, right? But we love the doctor part, so bear with me. Y'all love to keep saying he's spitting. Put me in a room. Put me in a room with Umar Johnson. Let's go. Share it to him. My feed is open. Bear with me. I'm going to show you why people believe things, brother. Bear with me.
Say the oldest prison was built in York, Maine in 1720.
Oh, really? Oh, I was going to show that. See how Marcus looked it up? So 1865. Where did he get that information from, brother? And the crazy part is people going to look this information up. See, if I was the host, I would say, hold up, brother Umar. What do you mean, family? Where you get that information from? See, we let the people talk. So if anybody finds some of it, I'm going to pull some dates up too, brother. Bear with me. I'm going to pull some dates up. All right? So the crazy part is we will believe anything that someone says. Hold up. Anything.
I can tell you something that I just learned. With my family and chasing my lineage, I can trace it back to 4 generations down here. Nobody's talking about slavery.
And you, where you at?
I mean, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. Nobody's talking about coming from Africa. My great-great-grandfather was a slave, but then they became sharecroppers. My family down here owns 100 acres of land. They have a street named after them down here. I don't hear nobody coming from Africa. Not a single person.
And that's crazy. Some did, some didn't. And that's the thing about it, though. We don't, my whole thing is that's not even the argument. I don't, again, somebody in somebody's family came from there. It's some would say, and the thing about it, though, that's a whole nother subject, Damon, about us being here and over there, because I can talk about that too.
The fact of the matter that
we talking about the prison system.
And destitute. He said destitute led to stealing, crime, and crime led to prison.
You follow me?
There wasn't that much destitute out here.
And this, and that's the thing. It's like this misinformation, and this is what Edward Bernays. How many of y'all are familiar with Edward Bernays? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if y'all familiar with Edward Bernays. So this is talking about somebody, right? By holding somebody accountable. If you want to go send this to Umar, all of y'all got his number. Text it to him. I'll bring him. Tell him to contact David Barnes, and I'll be on David Barnes' show with him too. In Philly. How many of y'all familiar with this Edward Bernays? Let me tell you what Edward Bernays said. Let me tell you. Let me play this, what Edward Bernays was talking about. Okay? Bear with me. Let's go with Edward Bernays. Where you at? Listen to this. Where is the video at? Oh, here you go. Listen up.
My next guest is a truly fascinating gentleman. He happens to be 93 years old, and he is the father of public relations. In the course of his 70-year career, some of his clients have been Presidents Wilson, Hoover, Coolidge, and Eisenhower, Thomas Edison, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Enrico Caruso. It's a pleasure to welcome Dr. Edward Bernays.
Listen up.
Hi, Doctor. Good to see you.
Listen
Come on up over here. There you go.
I got this. Listen close, baby. I'll learn something.
Thank you very much for being here. I mentioned to the people how old you were. I hope you don't mind me telling them that. And what kind of a doctor are you? What is your?
Let me say first of all that everybody has 5 ages and they don't match. I happen to be 93 chronologically,
right?
But I'm 61 physiologically. Mentally, I don't know. I suppose I'm 45. And societally, how I adjust to other people. I wouldn't quiver if I saw poor Mr. Reagan. I'd say, "Hi, Reagan." And emotionally, I won't tell that to anybody.
So now you won't tell your emotional age to anybody?
No. Will you tell yours?
Well, based on your statistics, I've passed on weeks ago.
I'll accept that.
It was a lovely service, and I'm sorry you couldn't be there, but... all right, now, doctor, tell me again what the doctor is. What are we dealing with?
Well,
you're the father of public relations.
What we're dealing with, really, is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
Really is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
Now pay attention. Never went to a university, but watch this, Damon.
That's a good idea.
And actually, I am doctor because 2 universities gave me honorary degrees.
All right.
One was Boston University, and the other was Babson College.
So you're making the most of those degrees. Well, let's talk
So
a
this is
little
the
bit
crazy
about...
part. And this is what people get hung up on. So don't think I got to think for Umar. I'm not gay, family. So you can share this to Umar Johnson. Okay. So you got a problem, share it to him. Stop talking about him. Share the video to him. He can come on the feed. But the crazy part, what he said is that people would believe you more. So what I started doing, Damon, when I would go to airports, you know how these certain things that you put down or you got to get a flight? I usually put down doctor. I put down doctor or professor. Dead serious. Let me show you the craziness, how silly this stuff is. You ready? Do you know that they didn't have to study nothing and they get honorariums? He said he got 2 of them. Mike Tyson has one too. Maya Angelou has one also. Bill Cosby has one also. Did y'all know that?
Bill Cosby.
So when people, the real people, let's be realistic, the real people who put the real work in, right, who goes into debt, right? Listen to me closely, people. The ones who put the real work in, go into debt, right, are the ones that is studying, right? And I'm trying to figure out why are you studying so much now, because you could just be famous and go get an honorarium. Just do a little bit of donations to a university or something like that, and you be good. That's why they could take Bill Cosby back. How you could take something back that's mine? Think about it. Remember he was going through all he was going through, and they took that stuff back, remember? Because if you gave something, right, if they give you something, they could take it back from you. So you can't take this from Sabir because the knowledge is already in me. My ancestors, the Moors, taught the world, B. The oldest university on the planet is by a woman, Fatima. Go Google it. The oldest university in the world is by a woman. Google it. So how could you possibly take it back? I was in Turkey, and inside the mosques, they were libraries, B. There were schools inside the mosque. In Zaytuna in Tunisia, Zaytuna, look it up. Zaytuna in North Africa, Tunis. Zaytuna was a school, a university. It's a mosque now. But the oldest university on the planet was by, right now, that's functioning, is by a woman by the name of Fatima. Look it up. By a woman. Are you being taught that in school? Wait a minute. Are they being taught this in school, Damon? Did y'all know that?
Nope.
I was over there. She opened it up in Fez. I was in Fez, but she's from Tunis. I was in both of those places. So are y'all being taught this in college? And we smart though, right? You see what Edward Bernays was talking about. I know y'all Googling it.
No, but if you got enough influence, you can get you a doctorate.
There you go. And that's the key, brother. But this is the wild part about this. People are going into debt and losing their minds, brother, because people are paying. And what we do is we paying to try to be a part of something, but they don't understand. And I'm not knocking somebody that's going to the college, because this is the key. Let's use logic. Hold up. Let's use logic and common sense for a second. Let's use logic. Do you know how many universities overseas be asking me to come there, brother? I'm not lying. They asked me to come. They said, brother, you should stay over here and study and go back to the States. They even told me that when I was in the UK. They told me I shouldn't even come back to the United States. They was like, yo, study over here, bro. You be a beast. But my people are the ones that need it. And I'll challenge any of the 30 of the people that you may pick on social media. Any 30 people that you think is that good. So let me explain this to you. You going into debt to a university. And the matter of fact, getting caught up in student loans when they never loaned you nothing. If people studied law and studied the Constitution, they can't loan their credit. They can only loan their money. Was that hard? You can only loan your money, not the credit. So let me ask you a question for y'all that have children in school. Let me ask you. I know why Damon got his. Damon told me he got the military paid for his. Didn't you tell me that, Damon?
Yep.
The military paid for his, right? Huh?
I ain't paying for the damn thing.
Right? Yep. So the military is paying for his, right? And the crazy part is, that's why most people go in the military. Right? Not to protect this here. It's not to protect it. He was telling me he was protecting Halliburton's oil over that motherfucker when he said it. He told me this. I said, nigga, what? He was protecting oil. It's not the people. So when you're going in here, they never loan you any money. They just push the button. Let's be realistic, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Make me out of a liar. They never loaned you no money. They just push the button and electronically transferred it directly to you. But yet you going crazy. You're going crazy trying to figure it out. Somebody said study the meta netter. Get on the feed. The meta netter ain't going to help you save anything, B. So they always got to be, whether the meta netter is going to study the meta netter. It ain't helping you with none of this motherfucker, G. If it is, jump on the feed. It's okay. Hit the link, baby. If the meta netter
Study the Rex 84.
Say that again.
Study the Rex 84. Find out where you're at.
Say that again, brother David. Marcus, hold up. Say that again, Marcus.
Study the Rex 84 and find out where you at right now.
They don't want to be there, Marcus.
It's crazy. I was just talking to a brother from Russia. He works at he's a mechanic next door. And he was saying that at a family reunion, everybody was like this on the phone.
Face down in the mainstream.
That's what
we're not even having a human experience.
That's what he's talking about. That's the Rex 84 right there. This is what he's talking about. See, the thing about it though, brother, I had this for like 26 years. So it ain't something new that I have. This is 26 years and you can get it too. I can email it to you. So jump on the feed. So let me explain this before we move forward, okay? If I'm wrong about anything, it's your time to come on the feed, baby. Let's go. It's your time to click the link. You ain't got to keep typing. I pay for StreamYard so I can get about 100 people on StreamYard. 100 people. So the crazy part is like the banks, and this is the hard part, and this is why I said like the breakfast clubs and all these places that keep talking, but Negroes want stuff for free. If we sat back and showed, number one, there are no debtors' prisons. I'm gonna show y'all all of this in 1 second. There are no debtors' prisons, so why is anybody in jail for debts? To think about it, then what happens? We're going crazy trying to pay off a student loan when they never loaned you anything, instead of saying, wait a minute, let's sit inside of a law library. I could take everybody on this feed and sit you inside any law library in any state. And whatever case that you're dealing with, I can tell you directly where to find your stuff at. We can sit at a table, but y'all don't want this type of conversation. Any state, where you have a law library at, you can meet up with me and I can take you directly to your particular case, whether you have an attorney or not, and tell you what to tell the attorney. But why would I do that? Okay, so the banks can't loan its credit, it only loans its money, but they don't do that. But you don't get it because you're black people, period. And the people who do know ain't gonna tell the ones that don't know. Does that make sense? So I'm not like gonna tell you and mess up the money that's in my pocket. For what? Why should I say that? Like my brother was just saying, the bigger Dre, he was telling you, like, I'm doing this for no money. This is no money. I don't get paid for this, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't. So I have to like talk around certain things, but if you want a class on it, I do classes on this. Agreed, come to Philly, January the 12th, but I'll be in Atlanta real soon. Okay, let's get it popping in ATL. So this is why I want to do this before 1492 tour, because people you can just ask me the questions, and we will probably be going. I'm not going to go live. It's going to be streamed, but it's not going to be live. It's only going to be people who purchase it. That's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to work with the brother until we get it together. So if y'all want to jump on the feed before I get into this, because I'm going to show you some stuff, okay? We're going to show you where these prisons come from. But first, we got a new video out. Let's give y'all this. Y'all getting the world premiere right here. Look at the world premiere new video we got out. Shout out to my
the dark and untold chapter.
Listen up.
Have you ever wondered about the dark and untold chapters of the prestigious Ivy League institutions? Today, we delve into the historical role of slavery in the survival and growth of these esteemed schools. The establishment of the Ivy League schools, beginning with Harvard in 1636, was a pivotal moment in the history of education. However, a lesser-known fact is that these institutions were largely built and sustained on the backs of enslaved individuals. From the early stages, slavery played a significant role in these institutions. The construction of many of the buildings was completed by enslaved labor. Many of the early benefactors, faculty, and students were slave owners who used the wealth derived from slavery to fund these institutions. One such case is that of Isaac Royal Jr., the son of a wealthy Antiguan slave owner. His generous endowment in 1736 led to the establishment of Harvard Law School. This is a stark reminder of how deeply intertwined slavery was with the financial underpinnings of these institutions. As we move deeper into the 18th century, we encounter an intriguing figure known simply as the Moor. In 1762, Harvard was on the brink of bankruptcy. The Moor, an enslaved individual, made an unprecedented contribution to the institution. Despite being enslaved himself, he donated a significant portion of his earnings to Harvard, effectively saving it from financial ruin.
Damn, boy, they ain't telling.
This act of generosity from one of society's most marginalized individuals ensured the survival of an institution that would go on to shape the world. Fast forward to the modern day, these institutions have begun to acknowledge and address their historical ties to slavery. Harvard, for instance, committed $100 million in 2022 to study and address its historical ties to slavery, highlighting the enduring impact of this history on the present. To summarize, the role of slavery in the establishment and survival of Ivy League institutions is undeniable. From the construction of buildings to significant financial endowments, enslaved individuals and the wealth derived from slavery played a pivotal role. Most notably, the Moor, an enslaved individual, prevented Harvard from financial ruin, illustrating the paradoxical role of the enslaved in the survival of these institutions. As we continue to grapple with the historical legacy of slavery, it is important to remember and acknowledge the contributions of those who, despite their circumstances, played such a significant role in shaping these institutions. This history serves as a reminder of the resilience and strength of those enslaved individuals, whose stories are often overlooked and forgotten in the grand narrative of these esteemed institutions. Have you ever...
Factual. Why you think they don't want to have this conversation, bro? Factual. Now let me take you there. You ready? There's a book you should get. It's called Ebony and Ivy, the Ivy League. Right? Now, if I'm wrong, bring them. We can have more conversations on these shows, baby. So let me show you the original. You ready? We could have so many different conversations on this, B. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let's go here.
You know, that tripped me out so much. That tripped me out so much because looking at the way that they structure those buildings, right? That those look like estates. Those
Yes,
don't
bro.
even look like that looks like and that more that they had enslaved, he must have been the magistrate to that estate.
Listen, brother, let me tell you how crazy this is, brother. You don't go get slaves to build your cities, my G.
Man, dude, that hurt. That hurt me, bro. That was crazy.
Wherever you stood, they made you. It's just like us today. We don't want this type of conversation on these shows. But if anybody wants to challenge me and say I'm wrong, bring it to the cipher, baby. You ain't got to keep typing. I've been on here for an hour. You mean to tell me you ain't get the hard enough to hit the link yet? So bear with me. That's right there, Harvard. I've been speaking about this for the past 4 years, maybe 5, 6 years. I've been talking about that. Am I lying? Oh, why haven't nobody said, yo, he's lying, brother?
Nah, you even went into Harvard and showed the books.
I went to Harvard, bro. I got stuff from Harvard I would never show you. For what? I'll wait until I do a lecture.
I remember you were showing that they were studying Ibn Abbasina, Ibn Abados.
Here you go. This is a book right here called The State by State Race and Racism.
That's deep, dude. That's deep as hell, man.
Look what this says right there, brother. Bear with me. This is a book called State by State Race and Racism. The United States lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. And then it also goes down to Harvard. How is it that we so smart, right, that we don't know this? Come on, baby. Where we at? Remember what Edward Bernays said? When Edward Bernays was talking about, if I say I'm a doctor, you believe me more. Anything, none of them from Umar Johnson and on down do not show you anything. They just tell you. That's it. If you mad at that, then get off my feed and never come back. I'm fine. But I thank you for coming on the feed. I mean, for at least watching. But if I'm wrong about anything, then please. Okay.
And then I did like a research on J.A. Rogers and the things that he went through just to uncover. No finances. Nobody was financing him. He wasn't in no social clubs. He did it all for his family. That's deep, man.
It is. And people don't understand how serious this is with me, bro.
Wow.
This is another one. Washington Post. Enslaved people of indigenous and African played an inaugural role at Harvard community in the first century and a half. You see this? Known only as the Moor who served in the college. This is why, brother Nomad, I don't know what Moor you are speaking to, but you are not talking to this Moor. Because I went to Harvard. I went down there. So it was a Moor that was there. So you see the video, right? So now when individuals do their research and what happens, it hurt their feelings when they look this stuff up. Oh, it hurts their feelings on so many levels, man. Oh, it hurts them. That's in the Washington Post.
You want to know a series you should check out?
I mean, my son getting one.
Finished.
A
series that I just checked out, and that woman Meghan Markle was on, called Suits. And it's based upon lawyers in a law firm. They only recruited people from Harvard. And what you showed me, or you emphasized for me, 20 years ago.
How long ago, Damon? Hold up. How long ago was that, Damon?
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
What you showed me about 20 years ago is that why do I have to pay tens of thousands or 100,000 to go to a university for somebody to spit back at me when I can just pick up a book and read the same content?
Exactly. Let me tell you how.
Doesn't make any sense. You were preaching, you were talking about civil law and constitutional law and all about law back then.
On radio at that.
It told me on the radio, which is probably why they kind of didn't want you on there too. And it showed me exactly where to go get it and where to find everything.
Yep.
And if you watch that series too, it shows you also how much money you got to put out.
What? And people think how much money you got to dish out. So
aggravation you got to go through.
Think about it.
You got to pay over $10,000 just to take the bar.
Hey, I hope somebody can send me $10,000. Can I get a $10,000 cash app? Yo, you know what's funny about Damon? Damon used to be a cab driver. I swear to God, this is my man, right? He said 20 years ago, right? He used to be a cab driver.
Yeah, about 20 years ago, yeah.
Right? And I used to do the one he used to listen to was WKDU. It was 12 to 3 o'clock in the morning, 12 to 3. I took over this guy's show. It's called his show. I forgot what his show was called. I just bogarted his show. He left and never came back. I just took the show. It was called Hip Hop After Midnight, and I did WRD too. Damon would people would literally pull up on a corner and turn their music up. Damon used to stop in his car. He used to tell me. He used to want to come pick me up 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when I would get off at 3 in the morning, and I would walk home. Right? Am I lying, Damon? Like dead serious. But I didn't live too far from the station. It was up in West Philly. But the crazy part was when you spend so much time doing this, right? This is why I said, I don't care if you bring me 100 attorneys, B. Bring me 100 of them. He'll tell you, I will go head to head with you. You can hate me all you want. You're going to hurt your feelings hating me. But I went to these places. He know how many hours I spent in City Hall Law Library. How much hours I spent in Jenkins. How many times I went to Harvard, bruh. I sat in Harvard Law Library. I got so much information out of those books, brother. It's crazy. The lady took me into the archives rooms and started showing me stuff when I brought up the Moore. I'm walking through campus. You can probably find it. I'm walking through campus asking these people who they are, their nationality, right? So one girl said she was Jewish. I should know where you from. She said, I think she said Poland or something like that. That's her nationality. You follow me? So these are the things that I do when I move around. So I should get an honorarium. Do I want it? No. But I will go get it overseas, though. Don't test me, man. Do not test me.
Have you had a lawyer challenge you yet on the air?
None of them. One white European tried it.
And that was almost 20 years ago.
That was over 20 years ago.
Over 20 years.
20 years ago. Now, if you want to see me talking to them, I sat with one in San Antonio. They all watch it. You got dudes on the sideline who's trying to challenge me on this, who say they know attorneys. I say, if you know an attorney, bring them. Set it up. I was in Texas, bro. I'm going to be real. I was in Texas. And after the lecture, I was at the Shape Center in Houston, Texas. And you know how you can tell who's the problem person? There was 3 or 4 dudes sitting in a row. I can call my sister Cynthia Martin Ill. She'll tell you. Ask Cynthia Martin Ill, if anybody knows her in the Morris movement. There was about 3 or 4 attorneys sitting in the front. I knew they was attorneys, but you wouldn't peep them. But at the end of the whole lecture, they got up and shook my hand, Damon, and said, you are absolutely right. They're the oldest attorneys, I believe they said, in Houston, Texas, that was around. They know, trust me, they know if I'm saying something truth or wrong. And this is why you don't see me on certain platforms, because I would take whoever you bring to the cipher money from them. And I don't have to call you a tether, call you a coon, call you an agent, call you out your name, make up shit about you. I don't have to do none of that stuff. I just stick with facts, B. If I'm wrong, I've been on here for an hour. You had the opportunity to come at me. So you can go get your best top 10 attorneys. The best thing to do is ignore me but I'm not going anywhere. You follow me? So share it out, y'all. So this is what was happening. So all this stuff I was doing on radio, right? All of them. No, that he wasn't an attorney, family. Stop playing. He wasn't an attorney. You keep talking. I'm going to get rid of you, fam. You want to come on my feet? I'm going to give you this one last chance. Listen, I'm going to give you my attention. That's like my daughter. My daughter ain't even coming back and forth in the room. She don't even want, you know what I mean? Like this person is on my feed, want my attention. So if you want my attention, I'm going to give you to the count of 10. If you don't come on the feed, I'm going to get rid of you, fam. Let me put the link up here just in case you say you can't see. And I want you to show me your face because I am going to get rid of you. I'm going to give you this one last chance. And I'm going to keep making you create pages. I'm going to show you how it's the same person. So before 1492 is the link. So I'm going to count to 10. And then I'm just going to get rid of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10,
7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to show y'all how they make the same page up. I told you I'm going to give you the opportunity. I ain't going to call you a tether. Now I want you to see I'm going to block them. Now, when you see this pops up, or anybody that types, remember they're the same people. Bam, they're banned. Did I say it? I'm taking them to the cookout or whatever, like Umar Johnson said? Nah.
You know what's really trippy though is that that's my stepfather and my brother's name. Their name is Keith Smith. That's what's really weird about that.
Oh wow. How about this part? Let's set this thing up. Let's set this lecture up. I'm gonna be in Philadelphia January the 12th, 2024. January the 12th, 2024. You will see a whole lot of advertisement for it, okay? All right. The before 1492. So it's going to be at the Rotunda. So if you want me to come to your city, let's make it happen. I'll be in ATL soon. My brother Marcus is from ATL right there. Let's make it happen. You can give my brother Carlos, sister Margaret, my brother. It is what it is, B. I told you I laugh at everything. So don't, and bring me your best scholars while you at it. So they had the Moor that was at the, and I'm shit. You know what's funny, Marcus? I keep showing this. They still ain't responding to this particular point. Ain't that crazy? We talking about everything else, but they still haven't talked about the Moor that was at Harvard.
Distractions. Read all about it.
These Negroes are crazy. Nobody said, well, brother, you may be right about something, Sabir. I remember y'all did a conference on this. Me? What conference I did on something? You don't put me in a loop with everyone under these Moors, baby. What you say? Me, Sabir did. What conference was I on? An attorney is an attorney. What are you talking about? Attorney and attorney. And you want to come on my feed for a minute? I want y'all to stop making these pages up, man, because y'all really irritating the hell out of me. I got a bullet in my head and it's starting to hurt me. So come on my feed and talk to me for a minute. Seriously, these motherfuckers give me a headache, brother. Our people are pathetic. Damn. So let me show you something else, brother, before we get into this. You're doing all this typing. Come on the feed and talk to me. I don't want to assume anything.
Artie is an attorney.
Yeah, attorney is an attorney. So this is right here. Look, the African slavery and slave trade subsidized the colleges. I didn't write that. This is in the Ebony and Ivy book. We should be having a conversation like this. And don't think an attorney is going to tell you this. If an attorney is going to say this, why they didn't bring it up? Why didn't an attorney talk about slavery at Harvard? Which one am I talking about it? Come on, talk to me for a minute. Which one of these attorneys are talking about slavery at the colleges? I wait. Which one? Why they not talk? Listen, Damon. What people should be doing is saying, I want y'all to get rid of my student loans. How about that part? Sure. That's reparations, right? Let's move forward. That's in the book too. That's reparations, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so don't ever put me inside those conferences, because I don't agree with a lot of the conferences that a lot of Moors doing either. I'm just being 100 with y'all. So let's move forward. And I'm going to show you the book that you should pick up, and you should actually read it. Keep trying to tell you. It's a lot in here. Oh, I'm going a little deeper, brother. Oh, I'm going to go a little deeper. Then we going to get into the states, and when states became states, and how you going to get reparations. Okay? So everybody subscribe to this channel too. Please, everybody on Instagram, subscribe to Before 1492. All right? Subscribe to that channel, all right? But let's go a little deeper. Let's show some more. I'm an hour in. Let's go down and see what else is inside this particular book. But Damon, this book is dope, bro. You got to read this book, fam. It's all this is in here. Slavery on Campus. It's slavery on the campus. And it talks about the Moor in here. But we keep pushing our children into their schools without educating them on who they are. You're not being educated, you're being indoctrinated, B. I'm just being real with y'all, because education means to draw out what's inside you. Edu, to draw out what's in you. We move forward. 1 second.
This is kindergarten. Kindergarten is a German word.
Yeah,
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten is a German word.
From your parents.
Yep, it's a German word. Oh, you can't tell them that, brother. What do you mean it's a German word? That's a lie. That's a lie, brother. It don't mean that. You playing semantics, Damon. I was in, listen, brother, if you was in Spain with me, honestly, Damon, in Spain and Portugal, to see what I saw, brother, it's crazy. I was going to post it up, like some of the stuff. I said, nah, I ain't going to give it to y'all. I got a lot of this stuff, man, I can show you. To show you, I wasn't looking at no YouTubes. I'm in Portugal, in Spain, in all it. And this is how I travel. When you see me, that's how I roll. Let's blow these up.
Yeah, that was one of the first books you showed me. 1,000 Facts of the Negro.
Look at all of them.
And they had the parade. I forgot what it was called.
What, the Mama's Day Parade?
Yeah.
Silent Mockery. So when you see me moving, I took these books over there, the Portuguese in West Africa. I took it over Portugal with me. Look up
the word. That's the first. You went live one time. That's the first time I seen you when you were talking about that Portuguese in Spain.
Man,
Portuguese
bro,
Moors.
Go to Portugal, bro. Straight up. Go to Portugal and see what I'm dead serious, bro. It's amazing. The history of the Moors is called Castelos dos Moros. Castelos dos Moros.
Well, my mother's half Apache. My mother was half Apache and half Portuguese. Her father.
Say that again. See, this is the thing when people be in their feelings, right? They don't understand, honestly, Brother Marcus, who they really talking to. They must think I'm one of these dudes that jumps on these feeds or just came out the box. No, I came out swinging. Like Damon said, I've been doing this for a long time, bro. For a very long time. Let me see if I can pull this up for you real fast.
Mum's the word.
Mum's the word.
Yeah,
brother.
you walked that trail where you went over there to the Moorish palace in Portugal. I remember that.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that thing was crazy. It's up in the clouds.
Yep. It's basically overlooking that whole city.
Oh yeah, you definitely can see the whole city from there.
And everything inside there is Moorish from the dark faces, everything. Everything.
Right
It's
there.
beautiful.
Castelos dos Moros.
Now, is that the one with the different colors?
Which one?
Because there's either one in Spain or there's one in Portugal where there's like yellow, red, blue.
Oh, okay, so let me tell you where that's located at. That's
Go
down.
ahead.
That's down further. It's in Lisbon, but it's down further. You got to go down further into. You got to go down further into it, right? But this is what it is.
Castillo de los Moros. Castillo de los Moros.
You can Google this, people.
Mm-hmm.
You will actually see it. So what the brother was saying, when I'm going through all these things, I'm actually doing it myself. And it takes a lot of money and it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot, especially when you by yourself. But this is the map. And if you look on it, you'll see the Moorish castle right there. So you got to travel from all the way down this way, all the way up here. Right?
It's like a fortress.
Yes, it is. It's a hell of a fortress, bro. And it's so crazy that we don't want to have this type of conversation. So,
like, if you try to invade, you had to go through wall after wall after wall.
Right. Look at it.
That's bad. And they built the cities here just like that.
That's not fog, people. That's clouds. That's clouds, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. When I was hoarse, I was literally hoarse for like a week, bro. I couldn't talk. When I talked, it hurt me to talk because I was that far up in it that I couldn't even, like, for me to even talk, I was straining to talk and it would hurt me to talk. In my crazy head, I'm trying to figure out, how the hell did they do all this? How did they do it? How did they do that? And this is in Alicante. That's the Moorish head in Alicante, Spain. This is where These are the conversations that we should be having, but y'all don't want to have this conversation. So this is where they even got the concept from Mount Rushmore from, brother. All this stuff come from you. It's a story behind this. Alicante, you can look it up. Look up the Moorish head in Alicante. Look it up. Straight up, bro. Like, you think that these people are smart. No, they're not smart. Everything they have gotten from the Moors. But they cannot tell you anything about no Moors, because what happens, it would open up Pandora's box, bro. It would open up Pandora's box. And that's why you think I'm supposed to tell you everything up on this mug? Set it up. Set it up. I'm sitting here tripping off of this, bro. I don't know if it's a Portuguese dictionary. I don't even know. Is it a Portuguese dictionary? It should be one. I got a German dictionary somewhere floating around in here. I do have a German one. So if they got that one, they should, you know. But this is the crazy part. So please like and share, people, right now. Hurry up. So let's get into this real fast. Let's go to the prison system. And I'm going to show y'all a prison when I was over in Spain, too. Now, Umar talking about 1865, right? Let me show you a prison in mother freaking Grenada and see if you would have did this one. Can you see this, Damon, that I'm going to show you? Look at that mother freaking prison right there, brother. That's a dungeon, my G. Yo, let me tell you. This is in Grenada, bruh. Do you know what they said was in the bottom of this mug, bro? You think you in prison now. You think Mexico prison is bad. Dude.
Snakes? They put snakes down there?
It's snakes, rats, everything in this mother. You be down there. I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. Like, I don't know how. That's in Grenada, Spain. I can't. Let me show you the plaque, bro. Like, it'll tell you the history behind it. This is what you would get if you go on tour with me. Huh?
Oh, my bad. No, I was reading it where he's asking about a Portuguese. Why wouldn't there be a Portuguese dictionary?
Yeah, it's called Collins Portuguese Dictionary. People be asking questions they can Google and shit.
They can Google. So this is it right here, bro. This is it. Like, this is me taking a picture right there. Like, look at this. This dungeon was crazy. It's in Spanish and it's in English. Look at this mug. It says the prisoners, right? Oh, let me see if I can blow this up a little further. Let me see if I can blow this up. It talks about the prisoners. Hold up. Let's move over here. Right here is the prisoners apart from these underground prisons. Look. The underground prisons, bruh. Yo. I said, yo. So what prison? Rod Hayes be talking out the side of his neck, man. I don't know what the hell Rod Hayes be talking. We need to stop smoking cigarettes. I don't know why people people sit back and listen to people, don't even show them nothing, just tell them everything. I'm gonna start just telling y'all anything. You can share this with Rod Hayes too.
And you can Google everything.
That's the funny part. You can Google all of this. What these dudes do is watch your videos and try to flip it. It just because they don't have it to actually show you. But this is
just for something to talk about, though.
It's called piggybacking and cherry picking.
That's the prison right there, brother. And I'm gonna tell you something. I looked down in this John Holmes. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, nigga, I don't even know if I would have survived in that mug, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yo, you know the crazy part? I'm sitting here looking at this like, damn. So Umar talking about the prison started in 1865 for ex-slaves, right? Did y'all get Umar on the line yet? I told y'all had nothing against him, but did y'all hit him up yet? Let me show you something. This is San Quentin. I think San Quentin was before that too. San Quentin was 1854. They never had a state prison. What the hell was San Quentin? 1854. He said 1865 for black people. You see how the misinformation floats around out here? You see how people who just tell y'all stuff and you believe them?
Is he piggybacking on how the 13th Amendment kept slavery alive?
Yeah, it did. No, he's not going to talk about that because what happens, Umar knows that y'all don't know, and he knows because you believe he has a doctorate degree or he's smart. That's what Edward Bernays was talking about. You will believe me more because
Because
I
in
said
1865, chattel slavery was abolished.
exactly. But should I play it one more time? Let's go back to Umar Johnson, B, for y'all latecomers. Think I'm beating him up.
But they
Y'all
had
should have shared it.
prisons. They had prisons way before then. I don't understand what he's talking about ever.
I'm trying to get him on the line. Somebody should share it to him since they keep talking about him. Let's go.
Slavery ends in 1865. There are no national incarceration systems. Most states didn't even have a fully functioning prison system. Guess when they created the prison system? In 1865. That's when they gave you the first statewide prison systems. Why? Because we got 2 million black folks, 4 million black folks. We just left out of slavery. They don't have jobs. We're not going to give them any. So that means they got to do what to eat, Envy? Rob and steal. So we're going to create vagrancy laws. If I catch you stealing anything, guess what? That's a felony. I'm going to put you on a chain gang, and you're going to be on the chain gang for 10 years for stealing a lollipop. This is what they did. You could go to jail for not having a job. You could go to jail for being homeless. They made simple, petty offenses major felonies. So from the beginning of so-called emancipation, the prison system existed for one reason: to remove black men from the society. The jail is a slave ship that sits on land instead of water. When slavery ends in 1865.
You know what I love? The crazy part is, right now, am I wrong for showing that, y'all? It didn't start in 1865. Let me tell you, instead of sitting up here saying emancipation, let me give y'all the breakdown of what emancipate is. You do know that's not a law, right? Emancipation proclamation is a public announcement. It's a public announcement. It is not a law. Emancipate means to be set free, and proclamate means to proclaim. So you set free, and now you're proclaiming who you are. What have you proclaimed? I'm black, man. Have you noticed that? I'm a black man, brother. You still say
nationality proclamation. That's what we need.
That's still a slave, right? So the slave, the black is English.
I'll be right back.
BLEAC. Look it up or challenge me with one of your black scholars. BLEAC, BLEAC, BLEAC. Anglo-Saxon. So I can take you from being the nigger to from the Moor to the nigger to the Negro to the black man, and I'm still calling you a slave by calling you black, a nigger or black. So what have you emancipated yourself from? Get out of your feelings and let's have these panel discussions. Get out your feelings, bro. How long I have to stay on these feet so you can get something as simple as that? I didn't misunderstand you. I said you can come on the feed. That's all I said. I don't want to misunderstand anybody. Just come on the feed. The link is up for anybody. Okay? So for him to say that it started in 1865, right? That's wrong. But y'all let it slide because you don't do your research. And as a host, you're supposed to check these people. But that's why my brother Damon was talking about what we should be doing with the Breakfast Club. Get rid of them motherfuckers because they ain't no good, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You've been preaching since day one.
Since day one, I've been preaching this, and that's the crazy part.
Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Look it up.
I say, look it up. This is the 13 colonies, bro. Look at this. Who you gonna get reparations from? What year? How you gonna get reparations from who? United States. United States wasn't even the United States back then.
And then what does it say? Article 6, right? Is it Article 6 where it says all debts, all debt?
That's why when I got
where'd they go get it? Where'd it go? Look, the first enslaved African arrived in 1619. Right? So if they arrived in 1619, who you gonna get reparations from? Who? You know who they can get?
Hey, how's it going? Good. What's with the sandwich names?
You know who
they're just not
from? Guess who they can get reparations from, bro, if they was thinking. And I'm gonna give you the list of when the states became states, okay, y'all? You know who they get? Let me see how smart people are on this feed. Come on, y'all, let's share it out so nobody will leave me a comment and say, brother, you was wrong. Nope. The U.S. government established the prisons in 1891. The U.S. government established the prison system in 1891. Where? I just showed you San Quentin. Didn't I just show San Quentin? Did I just show San Quentin, brother Damon? I mean, oh, did I just show? I can go down the line.
Yeah, you did, but imagine the name Alcatraz. That's even out of it. Alcatraz.
That's the fake page too. So that's him that had to come back again. So if you
He from
have,
Madison.
come on the feed, okay? If you have it, so you can go online and do your due diligence, right? So have to understand the difference between a federal also in the United States and the state. That was San Quentin, right? All right. So obviously this person didn't never spend time in prisons before. But anyway, I'm just being real. But let's move forward. I mean, they can come on the feed and keep that telling them to clown the hell out of you, B. All you gotta do is click the link, brother. I'm just waiting for you to jump. I'm waiting for you to leap so I can clown you. Okay. The history. Look, American Resolution, History of Prisons in the United States, 1777. Look. Oh, we want to go deeper into this. Do some research.
That's the thing. You're not gonna do. They're not bringing you research that they found. They're bringing you something that someone taught them.
I know that. That's why I want them to bring it. Oh, please bring it to the cipher.
No, I know you're telling us that, but I'm putting that out there to the people too. Like,
oh, bring it. I'm going to get off here in a minute, but bring it. Let's go.
They don't want it. They don't want to get chopped up.
Hit the link, baby. That's all you got to do. Hit the link. And don't do Wiki. Let me tell you something. Please don't do Wikipedia. Wikipedia, if you go to the bottom of Wikipedia, you know you can edit Wikipedia stuff up. You do know that, right? I'm just giving y'all that out there so you can not go to Wikipedia. That's the first thing people go to is Wikipedia. That's what most of these conscious people do. They go to Wikipedia, and if you scroll at the bottom, you can see you can edit Wikipedia.
That's why you always show us the books.
Sabir, you made a movie in jail. Yes, it's called Abandon Act. Yes, it was. It was with my brother Hawthorne James, Big Red. It's called Abandon Act. And actually, you know, the funny part is we made that in a theater in Leimert Park. The prison system was inside of a theater. Y'all wouldn't even knew that shit. Like,
wait. So people could actually purchase that movie online?
You can purchase it, yeah. You can rent it. Actually, you can rent it.
Okay.
I told you it's all in my bio. You can rent it.
Yeah, it's on your IMDb.
No, it's not on there. You got to go to email me. Damn, what's my brother Percy at? You can go to my Instagram and go into the bio. But
okay,
we're working on some other things. I got a lot of stuff. Okay, so yes, it was actually made in a theater in Leimert Park.
Wow.
Seriously. But yeah, it's cool. Did I send that movie to you, Damon?
No.
Oh, I need to send that to you. I'll send it to you. I'll forward it to you. But let me move forward. I mean, I've been on here long enough, but give me 1 second. If y'all never saw the movie, y'all can holler at your boy. So let me show you something else. Let's go down a little further into this.
Hawthorne James got what I got, like that Apache forehead, kind of like flat right here.
Hold up. I'm trying to find this other page so y'all can see. If you're going to give reparations, I'm going to give y'all a list. And I thank y'all for stealing this information because you know these cats on here watching. And Quentin.
Touch on what, my man, I forgot your name that's on here now, but please get more books. And because they changing the information on Google.
Oh, they changing it. Oh, they definitely going to change the information on Google. Oh, they definitely going to change it on Google, bro.
And Wikipedia, like you were just saying.
No, without a shadow of a doubt, they're getting rid of all of this stuff, bro.
Yeah, they are. They change the information.
Hold up.
Probably every couple years, probably every 3 years.
I'm trying to find this page, bro. Bear with me. That was talking about the colonies. And I'm going to give people the colonies, the years of the colonies. You can Google this, though.
You know that one. It's kind of like a leatherback constitution that you have with all the proclamations and everything. I have one of those. It talks about that in there.
Yeah, but people.
It shows you the dates and when they were signed and who signed it.
Yeah, but how you gonna get reparations from?
You can't get it from someone who owes you.
You better get it from England. They better get it from. I'm serious. They better get it from England, bro.
Yeah, they got a thing called the Red Book.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up, brother.
They know who they owe. They just waiting for you to go ask for it.
I'm trying to pull this up. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Probably the only way that you can possibly get reparations here is from a corporation that used slaves and trace your money to that corporation slave.
Bro, let me tell you something.
That's it. You gotta trace it back to the people who actually used your people.
But they still don't owe black people nothing, though. That's the crazy part. You don't get it?
That's true.
They don't owe black people nothing. And they keep
See, even when Umar said that they took some of our people still had land up until like 50, 60 years ago. Most of the communities were owned by Moors and Mexica and all those people. Come on, bro.
I was about to say, like I just said, my family has 100 acres.
You see, my man made another page, man. He keep bringing up the Metaneta. I told you. You see, he made another page. I told you he was gonna make another page, but y'all thought I was playing with these dudes. Hold up, give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull this up. I don't know why this is not coming up on my feed. I wish you would come on the feed. It's better if you talk to me, brother. I don't bite. It's okay. It's all right.
What does a Metaneta got to do with the topic?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What it is. It ain't got nothing to do with the topic, brother. That's why I'm trying to get him on the feed to figure it out together. We can figure this thing out together if he come on the feed.
Arrested Development. I told you, Arrested Development.
I'm trying to find this goddamn page, man. I don't know why this is not coming up on my. Hold up. I'm trying to find this goddamn page, man. Okay, give me 1 second, man. I got to do this again because I don't know where this thing is at. But let me just give you the rundown. I ain't going to do all your work for you, goddamn. But anyway, let me just tell you what year. I'm serious, bro. Like what year this was, because there was one part talking about what years these things became states. So let me just run down. So give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Instagram people could probably see it, but my people on YouTube probably can't see it because I got so many files that's open right now that you can't even see it. So this is the states. Delaware. I'm going to run them down for y'all, all right? Okay. So you can't. Can you hear me, brother? Yeah. Delaware, December 1787. Bear with me. Pennsylvania, 1787. New Jersey, 1787. Georgia, 1788. Okay. So Connecticut, 1788. February, Massachusetts, 1788. Maryland, 1788. All the way down. South Carolina, 1788. New Hampshire, 1788. Virginia, 1788. New York, 1788. North Carolina, 1788. Rhode Island, 1790. Vermont, 1791. All this is after 1865, right? Okay. So let's move forward. This is after 1865, right? Okay. So who you want to get reparations from? Let's move forward. 1792, Kentucky. Tennessee, 1796, 1803, Ohio, Louisiana, 1812, Indiana, 1816, Mississippi, 1817, Illinois, 1818, Alabama, 1819, right? Missouri, 1821, Arkansas, 1836, Michigan, 1837, Florida, 1845, Texas, 1845, Iowa, 1846, Wisconsin, 1848, California, 1850. Did they talk about slavery too? So wait a minute. Hold up. 1850. Now, these ones right here, 1800s, right? So the crazy part is, who do you get reparations from? Who?
From the people that colonized those areas?
Go to freaking England, my G. The crown owned all these motherfuckers. You don't get it? They at the colonies. Duh. All of these states are states of mind. They're corporate. So you're arguing the wrong issue. Ephraim said he read the 18. Yeah. Massachusetts, 1790, 17. Told you. Before 1865.
Way before.
So when people do their real research, right, you're going to find it. You're going to find it. And be real with it, B.
And all of that is pretty much the East Coast.
Thank you. It wasn't about no just black people, bro. Black people love this trauma cup, bro. They love this trauma cup. Oh, brother, they did us so dirty. They did us so bad. They did us so bad, brother. They did us dirty. So, what corporation are you going to get it from when y'all working for the corporation? This is like let's think about it. How could you, right? The only what I would say, dude, honestly, I would say, tell them y'all want student loans debt. You want your student loan forgiven. How about that part? How about you want your mortgage forgiven? How about let's claim the reclamation? How about that part? Don't ever tell me how much energy I'm wasting. You wasting my time being on my feed, family. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can. So don't ever tell me how much energy I'm wasting. Okay? I got a lot of energy. I told you I got a lot of stamina too. If you think so, I've been on almost 2 hours. You had an opportunity to come on. You made another page, but it's okay. You still got time.
Sabir, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, when he says the Indians sold Manhattan to the white man. My grandfather. He said,
crazy with these dudes. They must think they don't understand. I run over you like a mother freaking truck, B. Don't play with me. Don't ever tell me what you think I got energy. You ain't cutting me a check, homie. So don't ever in your wildest dreams speak about me. If you got something you want to talk to me about, then holler at your boy. I'm open. Okay. So let me show you something before I get off of here. That's me at UDC speaking on reclamations. Hold up. So that's me on reclamations right there. January 24th, 2008 at the University of District of Columbia. There it is. Go do your research on it. There it is. Do your due diligence on it, baby. I told you you could bring me your top 30 people that you think is that damn good. Let's go. Told you I do this all day. You don't want no conversations about real information. You don't want justice, B. They don't want justice over here. I spoke on this back in 2008. Reparations 101, University District of Columbia. Here it is. With special guest speaker, Sabir Bey, Civil Alert. These are attorneys that's on here. Here it is. Do your research on me. Not what people tell you. Do your research on what I'm presenting to you with some facts. Why haven't we gained traction? Why haven't we gained traction is because who is just saying add them on here? I don't know who that is. They said the reason why we haven't gained traction, I told you to subscribe to the channel too, is because we have the wrong people in the right places and they don't understand. I did many lectures on reparations. And when I spoke at UDC, I said we need to have reclamations, not reparations. Reclamations is the key, not reparations. It's reparations. Reparations for when two nations.
Reparations ain't even a legal term.
It's not even a legal term. That's a whole subject. That's a whole nother subject. It's a whole, it'll take me a whole nother 2 hours, just probably 2 to 3 hours just to explain that one.
Right.
You follow me? But if you go watch my videos, Sabir Bey channel, SABIR, which is the one that's temporarily down, Sabir Bey channel, or before 1492. It ain't me that's running from y'all. It's the conscious people that hides this information because y'all worried about mother freakers' degrees. I'll take their degree from them. I told you before, no matter how many degrees you think you have, we can sit on a panel and you can bring all your degrees directly to the panel and I'll have a lighter fluid and I'll dump them all in the trash and I'll set them on fire. Because obviously it didn't do anything for you. Critical thinking and common sense. I don't know who this is. He said, who is this? So why haven't we gained? Give me 1 second. Let me see.
So much of what I mean, and you don't even touch on you the stuff you're saying is really basic, and if that goes over people's heads, that should tell you the mindset of the people that are trying to combat with you. It's like a friction. You know what I mean? It's friction. Why are we gaining no traction? We're not gaining no traction because you're always constantly fighting with your lower self and higher self, meaning your lower consciousness and your higher consciousness. People are so mundane about things. You're telling things in a normal way, but it's going over their heads, Sabir.
Brother, because Frantz Fanon said the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. The oppressor will oppress the oppressed. I don't care about you being combative. Just come to my YouTube. Do you see my page? Let me put this closer so that person. Do you see that before 1492?
We're so conditioned. We're so conditioned to hate ourselves.
Please subscribe to that channel right there. You see that? Let me blow it up a little closer just in case you can't see. Before 1492. Please come to YouTube. It's easy for me to bring you on YouTube, okay? You got it?
They don't want to say they're African because they don't know that they have African descent. They want to say that they're Native American or they're Indian, but a Native American is basically a Berber. Same type of people. It's crazy.
This thing honestly can go for a very, very long time, but I do have my daughter with me, and you're not paying me, so you know to go. I'm not saying you, brother. I'm talking about people who keep trying this. My thing is, I gave you enough for 2 hours. If you didn't get it in the 2 hours, honestly, it's not my fault. So you can email me. I gotta go to. I'm being real, brother. I gotta go to. I gotta check. You know, I had this update on my iPhone, so I gotta take it to Apple to see what the hell is going on with my phone because I'm not getting my emails. But you can DM me. You can definitely DM me. You can send me a Cash App too if y'all want to. You definitely can send me a Cash App or you can send me a PayPal. But I do have classes that I've done. I've done so many different classes. I was trying to think of a class I was going to do. I can't do it this weekend because I got my daughter with me. It may be on nationality. You know what I mean? It may be how you correct your name, and it's not going to cost you $3,500. But y'all can send me $3,500. Somebody paid $3,500, Damon, to do a status correction. I said, dude, that's kind of crazy. I'm in the wrong field. Wow. $3,500, bro. Wow. That's all I asked for is a couple of hundred. Somebody said $3,500. This dude paid $3,500 for that, bro. That's kind of crazy, man.
Are you talking about I remember that dude came on your live. He said 9 feathers, right? He was saying 9 feathers.
It wasn't. It wasn't him. It wasn't 9 feathers.
It wasn't 9 feathers.
They say they got this. They got it from somebody in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Some Chicago. But there go my Cash App right there, and I do have a PayPal, and I hope everybody support. I've been on here long enough. I think I gave enough. I'm gonna play with my daughter for a little bit. You know, probably go out. I know she want to go outside, but I don't think it's nothing else I can talk about, brother Damon. I think I covered. I hope y'all hit the Cash App and the PayPal up. I really did. Huh?
And in party, since we all participated in this, I mean, everybody an honorary doctor.
He said everybody's honorary. No, you need it. Oh, brother, everybody not an honorary doctor. They need a piece of paper, brother, because the white man said you need that. Right. You need that paper from the white man, brother. Everybody's not an honorary. Huh? What'd you say?
Look, I'll print one out and get a white man to sign it. There you go.
You say you wait. You know it's funny because that's what diploma means, paper.
Yep.
Diploma only means paper. A degree means to take away from your agree. Yep. Ain't that crazy? So, what you can do is go get me 25, 30 of your best people, rather they attorneys, politicians. They can email me, tell them to DM me. Whatever it is, B, we can have this dialogue. I think, hold up. It was something else I want to share with you. Bear with me 1 second. I knew it was something else I wanted to share with y'all. Give me 1 second. There was a video, right? Let me see if I can find this. Oh, let me show you this first of all. Oh, look at this. Look what this dude, look what this dude's, hold up, where he was born at. Look at this guy's passport. Give me 1 second. I'm about to show y'all this. I know you ain't gonna see this on TV, but anywho, my dudes right there, Eddie Griffin and Cat. Those my niggas. What do you think we be having conversations on? What you think we be talking about? You think these cats don't know? Listen to their jokes, and then wonder where they get most of that stuff from.
Man, he was talking about Eddie Griffin was talking about how they built the pyramids. He was going deep. He be going deep.
Think I don't know these cats? Y'all better ask both of them who Sabir Bey is. See, I don't do these things for likes and stuff like that. We have real men conversations, brother. Seriously. So look at this guy's passport. Look what it says. He was born in 1941. Look what it says. Palestine. Look, hold up. You see what this? Hold on, let me move this out the way. Yeah. What? Hold up. You see this? Let me show you what it says. You see his joint says Palestine right there. He was born in
Wow.
1941. Palestine wasn't around, brother. It wasn't around, brother. But it was mother freaking back then, okay?
Yo, when you showed us that video of what Palestine used to look like,
Fam.
that dude, I broke down, bro. That hurt my heart, bro.
I
That
want
that
this information, fam.
that was deep.
Okay, people don't want this, brother. And again, you have to let people go and you just have to let them go, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't going nowhere. So if you want to go at it with me, brother, y'all set it up, but you damn sure ain't gonna play me for cheap. Okay. So
Allahu Akbar.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna be 100 with you. So that's a book also I have right there. If you want that one, you can holler at your boy too. But I thank y'all so much. My daughter when it goes to the park. So again, hit it up. I take cash apps and PayPals. Okay. I gotta go. But one thing I want to say, wake up, baby. Thank you, brother Damon.
All right, brother.
Hold up. Don't go nowhere. I gotta cue my stuff up, bro. You know how I do. I used to do it on the radio, bro. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Wake up.
You know, there's a difference between dreaming and visualizing. Which one are you doing? Food gone up, gasoline up, full-time employment passing me up, bills piling up, really this sucks, I need a couple bucks, really I'm stuck, here comes a truck, pulling right up, it says brakes, now I'm thinking what's up, but now what I'm thinking about, yo duck, 20, 30, 40 shots at the truck, I'm ducking, running, jumping, looking for what, some cover from this brother, everything's nuts, but yo, I can see some others with gats, brakes firing, they firing back, rap, tat, 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 then I woke up. Doctor, help me out. What's this all about? What's this condition? I gotta figure out. Am I really out? That I really doubt. Give me the remedy. What is the amount? Whatever you telling me, selling me, compelling me, you're the light in me ain't out. Anyway, I enter, cats remember knowledge. I search you forever. They shout.
South Philly, South Philly, South Philly.
South Bronx, South Bronx, South Bronx, South Bronx. Then I woke up.
I'm South Philly, baby.
Well, I guess I'm out on my own. With this condition, it won't be long before for sure my little sanity's gone. I'm living off of nothing, losing my home. Kids in the street, wife alone. I wanna sell this very microphone. But then my friend, the light was shown. It came to my inner cellular phone. Get up and get out, my spirit will shout. Commitment is what love is really about. No doubt and no out, just up and about. I think I'm gonna take the spiritual route. Then I woke up. Then I realize I'm out of my purpose, out of my perk, not doing my work. I went on the search inside of myself for true health, love, awareness, and wealth. I went to the temple and opened my mental. I learned that I'm the cause of all that I've been through. The whole environment is really within you. Reach inside your heart and write a new menu. I'ma be the change that I wanna see. Now I can see that I'm really free. Everything is really always something else. Tell yourself a different story about self. Do you have the courage to be you? All that talk that you talk, is it really you? Oh silly you, oh silly me. Your tongue is killing you, not killing me. I'm feeling free to be just what I wanna be. Easily you see, cause I woke up. Listen. When I woke up, my debt went down, my locks broke up, my rent went down, my stocks went up, my car sped up, my pockets swell up, my life I found. I'm not so fed up, it's time to get up a clear mind, switch my life around. Now I can see where the help is at, the health, love, awareness, and wealth is at, cause I woke up. Cause I woke up. I woke up. When I woke up. I woke up. That's when I woke up.
Aja, come here, Aj.
Play that back.
Come here, Aji, baby. Aj. Oh, so listen, y'all. I gotta go. It was real. Share the video out. What? What'd you say? What'd you say? Peace, y'all. I gotta go, man.